What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up! Yeah! What's up, everybody? My name is Jeff. Thank you very much for joining us. This is your weekly live geeky pop culture show. If you've never seen us before, we talk fun, geeky topics and play improv games. We always have a great time. Thank you for being here. I'm joined once again from Sincere Sarcasm. It is guest co-host Fernandez.
Woo! Everybody, thanks again for having me. It's always fun.
Hey, you got insurance checks in already. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We are joined by some awesome guests tonight. He is from such things as Second City, Geek and Sundry, and Hyper RPG. It is Matt Acevedo.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you, guys.
All right, we also joined from the awesome group Nature of Mercy. It is Kym Ferguson Cartwright.
Woo! Hey, hello.
Hi. Thank you for being here.
How are you?
Awesome. Hey, we already got a bunch of people in the live chat. Thank you guys so much if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. We really appreciate you being here. Carlos, Maria, Carrie, Victor, listeners made, saw a bunch of people. I think Chris and anyway, Ariella. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Keep chatting there. We're going to need your help for some of our improv games. But as you know, we always like to kick things off with our super geeky question of the day.
Sweet, let's do it.
All right. Well, you know, Valentine's Day was just a few weeks ago, and we're still talking love. So answer me this. Who is your favorite romantic couple from a movie or television series?
Ooh, okay.
You know, you've been thinking about this for a while.
I mean, there's so many. I had to choose one.
You can have multiple choices.
Okay, sure. Mine's pretty cheesy. I feel like I'm the only person who likes this show, and I know it's not written very well, but there's something really powerful and like sexy about love, you know. And it's Mary Margaret and Prince Charming in Once Upon a Time.
No, I love Once Upon a Time.
Oh, you do? Oh my god, I've never met anyone else.
Really?
Never met anyone else. I watched the whole show, and I think like their love is just so powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the most purest of magic, and like there's that saying like I will always find you, my snow. It's just so romantic and so cheesy. It's just they're a real life couple. They're actually married. You know what I mean?
Wait, are the actors are married in real life?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Right. Wait, were they married before they got the role, or did they like meet on the set and hook up and do the get married thing?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like pretty sure they got married before the show, and then they took the gig. They got hired to do it together.
Well, I thought I was under the impression they got married during the show, but I guess I could be wrong. Look, I too am a fan. That's why.
Oh my god, this is guys.
Hey,
you're blowing my mind
two
right
people now.
You're blowing even through all the weird fan fiction stuff, like which was like basically season 2 and on. I loved it. I was all about it, except for the last season. Last season was really bad, where they did the time skip. Anyways, Mary Margaret.
Did some other network buy it and ruin it? Like.
No. They
finished Emma's story, and then they're like, "Oh, you know what would be interesting is if we did a time skip and we follow her son, but he's an adult, but everyone forgets everything again. And Cinderella is a different Cinderella who's not very good, and their love is supposed to be happening, and it's just this whole." Princess Tia from Princess and the Frog. She's like has a food truck. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I skipped the 7th season.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the last one either.
Yeah.
Let me share some live chats that are coming here. Answers to this question. Charles Gillespie says Gomez and Mortician Adams.
Oh, that's a solid choice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listener's Mate says Once Upon a Time was a great show until the last season. The last season sucked. So he's echoing your comments there, Matt.
Right.
Yes.
Michael Gilstrap says Maddie and David on Moonlighting in the 80s was fun for some of the series. Wow. I like that couple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Victor Snyder says one of my choices, which is Han Solo and Princess Leia, of course.
Oh, classic shit.
Yes. Yeah.
That was a classic shit.
Yeah. Maria Duran, by the way, speaking of Once Upon a Time, said I love Emma, Swan, and Hook.
See, look, I was all about Hook, but I felt bad because Emma had a really great relationship with the first guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to die in Neverland. Like, oh no, like is she ever gonna find love? I mean, Hook had a great redemption arc where she came around and like she found the beauty within her, or she found the beauty within him. But I thought, the first ship was really good, but I'm with you. He is a very handsome man.
You know, my favorite
I love how into you the show you are. It's awesome.
I was gonna say my favorite romantic couple is Matt and Once Upon a Time, apparently, because there is.
It may look like a beast on the outside, but I see it for its purity on the inside. I see through it.
All right, before we get to Kym's answer, just a couple more from the chat here. Victor also says Buffy and Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Nice. Spike, not Angel. Good.
Oh, see, I'm a Buffy and Angel. I can't.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Always Buffy and Angel. I mean, come on.
The original.
Unless you're a mad Billy Idol fan, what did you see in Spike?
I do like Billy Idol. Spike was like the best character on the entire show.
He portrayed Piccolo in.
Oh, you're gonna hate my answer so much.
That's all right.
Oh, I'm excited.
Both of them.
Hang on, what do we got here? Let's see. Oh, Carrie Johnson, I think he had tweeted this too, says, I'll say it again, Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Yukio from Deadpool 2.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
Ariella says, from Lake House, the characters played by Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves.
Oh, I love that movie.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever seen the Korean one, the original?
I have not.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It is better.
Of course, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like a loose American derivative of it, but I really liked the original Asian one, and I think it's Korean. If it wasn't, I apologize for getting it wrong. But
yeah, well, there's so many ships. There's so many that I would choose. I'm a trashy person when it comes to that stuff. I'm all about it, dude.
That's the best way to be about it, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm thinking already like pirates. Like I'm all about that. Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann, one of the best love stories.
Oh,
you do?
I always thought Captain Jack and Elizabeth Swann.
No, get Jack out of here. He's ruining that relationship.
Because I think I thought that too. I thought they had a really good chemistry.
No,
you know?
There was
no. Will and Elizabeth.
If he wasn't a drunkard, and if he, maybe they might have, chicka wow, got the waves a little rocket on that pirate ship.
You know what I also kind of was into was Norrington and her. I think Norrington is one of my favorite characters in that franchise. And
Wait, is Norrington like one of the British dudes?
He's the first British dude that wants to get Jack in the first movie, and then he becomes a drunkard.
Giant dog. You don't like him.
I think he's great. He has such a great art. He starts up top at high status and falls down below, and it's redemption. And it comes to him sacrificing himself. It's beautiful.
He falls down below because he's a weaselly little whiny sod. I like him. But I'm a pirate, so of course I like dirty pirates.
Yeah. I'm getting to see where the line is drawn amongst the four of us.
Yeah. Well, luckily we're actually on opposite sides of the screen too, so this is perfect.
I am not the hopeless romantic in this situation. Go figure. Here's the woman over here being like, "Now I want her to hook up with the bad guy all the time." Although you didn't ask me my answer yet.
I was about to get there until we got in this pirate tangent. What is your answer?
Don't hate me. Edward and Bella, I'm a total twihard.
Oh, that's totally fine. That's totally
great.
Fine.
Yeah.
But there is a secondary answer, and that is Wesley Crusher and Celia from The Dolphin, from the Star Trek The Next Generation. Because that, when I was just a kid, was the first ever episode of The Next Generation that I saw, and I liked it so much. She was the shapeshifter.
The shapeshifter, right? Who had the bodyguard, the old woman who was the bodyguard?
Mm-hmm. I love that episode. Still to this day, I love that episode. And that was like his first kiss, and it was all like, "Ooh, Wesley Crusher got kissed." And I don't know, I had a little bit of a crush on Will Wheaton from that episode.
Wow.
I might have met him at a Comic-Con in Australia once. That was pretty cool.
That's that's where he's from, right? Hugh Jackman?
No, not Hugh Jackman.
Oh, well, Whedon. Oh, where did I get Hugh Jackman?
Funny enough, you should mention
what the heck
Hugh Jackman, because I was thinking about what relationships would be perfect, and I was thinking late at night with some insomnia that Wolverine should totally hook up with the liquid Terminator from Terminator 2, because then they would never hurt each other, because one would just self-prepare, and it wouldn't matter if, in the throes of passion, he got all ching-chingy, right?
I really thought you were going to go with the obscure movie with, I forget who was in it, but it's Kate and Leopold, where he played like the...
Oh, I love that movie. Yes.
Yeah. Who was the female?
I remember that one.
The one with no boobs. Gosh. Little short blondie, but. Well,
okay, hey, let me share some things for the chat here.
So she turns up in a corset and but you can't do that in that era.
All right, people in the chat, tell us who we're thinking of. They always know what we're talking about. So Victor Snyder says Tara and Willow from Buffy was also a good couple.
That was honestly that's a great show.
Listeners Mate gives a shout out to my own series, Super Knocked Up. He says Captain Amazing and Dark Star. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Chris Hadley says, if anyone remembers the show Smash, musical drama on NBC a few years ago, I loved Karen and Derek. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
I recall.
Fireberry on Twitch says, what was the question? Show just loaded for me. Hey, Francis, what's the question we're talking about right now?
Well, the question is, who is your favorite romantic couple from a movie or TV series?
All right.
I don't know why. We just had to do that.
Maria Duran says, from Critical Role, Jester and Fjord. She just got into watching Critical Role, she told me.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome.
By the way, Carrie Johnson says, shut up, Wesley. About her.
Yeah, my favorite Next Generation episode was when Wesley went to the Academy. That was my favorite episode.
Because he left?
Red Squadron, you mean? Red Squad?
No, because he left for like a good 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, he's off the show after that point, except for a couple of guest star every season.
Yeah, he comes back. Yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Chris also says, live in Major from iZombie.
Nice.
Oh, and Maria says, you're thinking of Meg Ryan from Kate and Leopold.
Oh, that one. That actress with no boobs. Yes, that one.
All right, Kate. Meg.
All right. Yeah, Meg Ryan. Yeah, it's fine. Meg Ryan is fine.
So besides for Leia and Han, which was already mentioned, my other choice is going to be for anyone who watches the show Supergirl. Francis, I know you do.
I do.
From seasons 2 and 3, Alex and Maggie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's actually my favorite couple of any superhero series of all time.
That's a solid choice, man.
Yeah, it's good.
That's a really good choice. Yeah. Because everyone else, if you're specifically in like the Arrowverse, like, I feel like most of the couples are kind of annoying. Like I'm over the Iris Barry thing. I thought, look.
Yes.
Like he had a perfect. I thought Patty was such a great.
Yes,
fit for
Patty
Barry.
Spivot.
Yeah, I shipped that.
Yeah.
I shipped it.
I was shipping that so hard.
Patty was the best.
Me too. And now we'll never see her again. Apparently.
I know.
Well, she has that other show. Oh no, that other show is canceled.
Oh, good. Bring her back. they can get Barry and Iris can get divorced, and then
I do like Lance, Sarah Lance, and the Time Bureau.
Yeah.
Thinking on her name.
Agent what's her face?
Yeah, they're pretty good once they get like together.
Yeah.
Cool,
I agree.
Nice. Folks, we actually do a show called DC Action Hour where we talk about those shows. So, Matt, we should have you on that too, since you know.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah. That's another. I have no one to talk to about that. So.
There you go. We can talk about all this stuff. All this stuff. Once Upon a Time, Arrowverse.
Well, wait, no. If you refuse to talk about Riverdale, we are not gonna put.
Oh, so I always make fun of him about Riverdale.
Wait, do you like Riverdale?
Francis does.
Oh, I think it's great.
I love it. That's all right. I lost you there. That's okay.
I don't know when I became such a CW fan. It just came out of nowhere, and I'm all about it.
Riverdale's yeah. Anyway, moving on, I guess.
All right. So first, hang on. We got some more answers now that we were talking about Arrowverse and superheroes. Carrie Johnson says Ollie and his bow are a perfect pairing.
I agree.
Maria Duran goes over to Marvel and says, from Daredevil, Matt Murdock and Karen Page.
Did that ever become a thing? I didn't see the 3rd season of Daredevil, but
I haven't seen it yet either.
All right, well, we don't know that. Terry Schaefer says Mal and Inara from Firefly.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Chris says Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle from Gotham.
Okay, sure.
And then
from the show Gotham?
The show Gotham.
Yes.
And then Tammy Anderson says Xena and Gabrielle from Xena, Warrior Princess. A lot of people were shipping that, I think, back in the day.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too.
Man, do you guys ship Gadget with Chip, Dale, or Monterey Jack or Zipper?
Oh wow!
Monterey Jack, come on.
Hey now.
Yeah, I was a chip guy.
Nice Rescue
personally,
Rangers.
Thank you.
That was good.
That got
All
me.
right, wait, France. I don't think we got your choice, Francis.
Oh, I have one for TV series and one for movie.
Okay.
For movie, this is going to sound weird, but I don't know why. I really liked it. From the movie Her, Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson.
Dude.
That's such a great couple.
I haven't seen it.
It's so good.
That's sad.
It's sad, but it's so great that it's all personality, right? It's all just they connected in a way. So
it's real. He still had those feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he still experienced that. I think that's a fantastic film.
It is. It's so good. Watch it when you can, Kym. Watch it when you can.
I actually haven't seen either, but I want to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah. And for my TV, these two were inseparable. They did everything together. I think their love knows no bounds. It is Michael Knight and Kit.
Yes.
Those two.
Yes.
Michael Knight and Kit. Both the love between those two, I tell you, like nothing compares.
Dude, I love that's my favorite answer.
And Kit comes with mood lighting, so you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can vibrate.
And can yes, and can vibrate.
Dude, I've actually been like the last year or so on El Rey Network. They've been showing it, so I've been watching it all again. Dude, I miss so many '80s shows. A-Team, Knight Rider, MacGyver.
That's literally El Rey Network's lineup right now.
It's all action '80s shows.
Yeah,
a little bit of
like
'90s now. Some '90s now too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, some of it though, man. Some of those '80s.
No,
shows,
dude, I love them. Like I miss those shows.
Not all of them. I think the later seasons definitely hold up, but those first few seasons.
No, I don't care. It's all great.
Oof. Anyway,
so hey, let me go over to I'll share the ones on Facebook that haven't been already said on the live chat. All
right.
So my hey, don't steal my thunder here, buddy. I'm doing Facebook.
I thought you were Twitter and I was Facebook.
Other way around.
Oh, geez.
It's fine. I don't care.
We'll do it live.
Yeah. The only reason I'm going to do Facebook is this first one actually happens to be my sister. She wrote in.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
This is Jen.
Nice.
She says Zach and Kelly from Saved by the Bell, one of my all-time favorite shows. Saved by the Bell. So that's good.
Oh, I would also counter that with Corey and Topanga as well.
Oh, nice. Boy Meets World. Nice.
Yeah.
Solid. Let's see. Rachel Marshall says, to be honest, my favorite couple is Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask as far as cartoons go. Shows movies, I'd say Roseanne and Dan Connor. I love their chemistry and comedy. All right.
Yeah.
Nice. I would also, if we're going anime, I would choose Vegeta and Bulma all the way. I think it's a great ship. He's so protective of her, and she's so smart and cool and like way better than out of his league. It's a great pairing. It's a great pairing.
Hey, so speaking of anime, Alex Martin just says Asuna and Kirito from Sword Art Online. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, like we literally see their whole life unfold. You know, like did you guys see that?
I've seen the only first season, I think.
Yeah, like halfway through the season, it's like we're trapped in this thing. Let's just live our life and get married, you know. And then it gets kind of weird.
Doesn't it always?
What do we have on Twitter, Francis? Before we go to our game?
From Trekkie01D, he says Maria and George Von Trapp for one anyway. Cabe Bedlam says I have a soft spot for Wesley and Buttercup.
Yeah.
Hey.
And probably would have chosen Corbin and Lilu from Fifth Element were it not for a single season of glorious fun.
All right. Those are great choices.
Great choice.
And then
I think we have
Rollist Prod at Rollist Pod says I haven't seen many other movies, but Myrna Loy and William Powell in the Thin Man films. Interesting. All right.
Thin Man.
Yeah.
I would also say the Doctor and their TARDIS.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
I like that. All right.
You're Rose Tyler, but only the David Tennant Doctor.
He made such a big sacrifice, you know? He like let that clone go live off in a separate dimension.
But I love you. Like that's had to be what he said, right?
It's so hard. I get it. I'm with you.
On the beach.
Oh yeah.
I'm with you, Kym.
Marsha Twitch just says Doctor and TARDIS are a great choice. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Two last ones. Maria says from The Gifted, Polaris, and Eclipse. That's actually my favorite show right now, so awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
Gifted's a great show. And Ariella says David Hasselhoff hinted there may be a return Knight Rider movie coming out next year. Oh, he sighs.
Okay.
I get
They
excited.
already did the one with the Mustang as Kit.
They tried to reboot it, and that didn't work, but yeah.
It was a steaming pile of turd. The reboot. Awful.
The movie I thought was good. Actually, the series was not good.
Yeah, the series reboot.
I'm surprised people haven't said and I like because if they said I thought people would say this and I'm glad they didn't because I people always say Batman and Joker, but they're like the couple that like you're like man they're just they have to come over like they're never gonna work out and like they're always just at each other's throats and stuff. It's like leave, go away.
I was actually a little surprised that Harley Quinn and the Joker weren't actually said
mentioned.
Yeah.
All right, excellent choices, everyone. Thank you, folks, for all the great comments there in the chat. It's time for our first improv game of the night. It's called Superhero Sound Effects. So right now, before I describe this, right now, folks, we need help from you in the live chat. Please start putting out there the names of ridiculous-sounding superheroes. So these are made-up superheroes, not real ones. These are just kooky superheroes that you guys are going to create right now, and we're going to use them in this game. So start throwing them in the chat, please. Anyway, this game. So Matt and Kym are going to play two of these ridiculous-sounding superheroes, and they're going to have to solve an equally ridiculous-sounding crisis that you guys are also going to suggest in the chat. Francis and I are going to provide the sound effects that would happen in this scene. Or if any other people come in that are going to talk, will I guess be those voices as well. Francis is pro at this. I actually usually always play characters, so this is the first time I get to do the sound effects, so this is exciting. All right.
I may be regretting my life choices right now.
You're going to do great.
So again, folks, I see them coming in already right now, but keep throwing those choices in, or suggestions in, of ridiculous-sounding superheroes. So Marcia says two choices, Dill Pickle Man and Mr. Allergies. Ariella says Silent Farty. Hey, you were talking earlier, Kym, about fart noises.
Oh, right.
I have a silent farty right here.
Your dog.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Necrodius just joined us. Thank you, sir, for watching. All right, come on. More ridiculous sounding superhero names, folks, although they're already good ones. Victor says Static Electricity Woman.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Make your hair all crazy, yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's all it does. That's all she can do. Listeners,
wait, I need to build up my static electricity by stroking my wiener, and then zap.
More wiener jokes. More wiener jokes.
Listeners mate says overclocking guy and buffering boy. It's very very computer internet.
Someone's having internet problems over there. I mean, let's see.
Necrodia says, no worries. Everyone here regrets their life choices of being here. LOL.
Cruel.
That's all right. He's a longtime fan. Just kidding. Chris Hadley says, salesman and the loan shark. Okay. Necrodia says, lady face slap. All right.
Ooh. Solid. All
right. So anything jumping out of you guys so far? Again, some of the earlier ones were Dill Pickle Man, Mr. Allergies, Silent Farty, Static Electricity Woman.
I kind of like Dill Pickle Man. That's pretty weird.
Me too. That's kind of fun.
You want to go for it? You want to do that one?
Yeah, I like that one. I thought that was fun.
Okay, you take that. Right. You take that one.
We also got Carrie says Madam Mumbles. Okay.
I'll do Madam Mumbles.
Okay.
I'll take Madam Mumbles.
I love it. Okay. Yeah. Like the switch.
Yeah, Madam Mumbles. I love it. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Hey, it's 2019. We can be whoever we want to be.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Now in the chat, folks, thank you for those great suggestions. We need a suggestion for a crisis, a really ridiculous sounding crisis that Madam Mumbles and Dill Pickle Man must solve. Because who better to solve this crisis than Dill Pickle Man and Madam Mumbles?
The Elastic Pickle. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. That's good. You know, listeners may wanted you to do your I'm a lawyer thing, but I think maybe that'll suffice because you did that instead.
Oh, the pickle.
The pickle.
Swan or no? Was he?
So Marcia and Twitch says all the sandwich shops are gone. That would be a crisis.
That would be, yeah.
Not for me, because everybody would just have to live on dill pickles forever.
So that's actually a big problem maybe for you then, because you don't have any place to go.
Yeah, because you don't have any place. Exactly, yeah. I was like, no, what are we going to do?
Filling their appetites.
Victor says, Star Wars fans and Star Trek fans get into a fight at the mall food court.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna combine the first two we just got right there. So Star Wars fans and Star Trek fans are at the food court. They learned that there's no more sandwich shops at the food court. So they're getting into a fight because they're so enraged over this.
All right, I like it.
That's the crisis that you guys have to try to solve.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Oh my head.
So Kym is playing Dill Pickle Man.
Yes.
Dill Pickle Man.
Matt is playing. Madam Mumbles, right? That's correct.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to hear Madam Mumbles.
And then Francis and I are going to jump in with whatever sound effects we feel are needed in the scene, and we'll stop it wherever we feel is appropriate.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, take it away.
Aha! It is I, Dill Pickle Man, here to solve the crisis of no sandwiches. You can all just eat my pickle. That'll satisfy.
Hey, I'm here to. I'm here to.
Speak up. Is your universal translator broken?
We want food.
I'm here too.
Where's our sandwiches?
Star Trek sucks.
What happened?
Miss Pickle, Mr. Pickle. These people can't see the differences. They have to realize that they're one and the same. But maybe
what
we should.
Happened? Jabba the Hutt take your brain, put it in a big pickle jar, swirl it around. What is wrong with you?
Wesley's the worst.
It's my superpower. I know I'll never be as cool as a power like
up,
Mr.
Wesley.
Pickle Man.
This is true. Yes.
But I still believe that my power is great.
I want hands of sandwiches. Hungry.
You know, it's possible, Mrs. Mumbles, you have missed your calling as one of those relaxation gurus. You just talk and send people to sleep.
Pickle, I need you to give me a pickle, and I need a microphone to the mall right now. I'm going to make these guys calm down with ASMR.
I believe Mrs. Mumbles just asked me to give her a pickle.
I'll take that.
How big a pickle would you like? A dill pickle?
This is a good size. Come on.
Bread and butter chips?
Look, I found these keys. Someone dropped the janitor's keys on the floor.
A pickle as big as the wormhole from Deep Space Nine.
I understand, but we need to help work.
No, that's the
Mrs. Pickle, we've been working for an opportunity to work together and use our powers, and this is it. With my unbelievable ASMR and your pickle sounds, we can make these people unite.
Why are they talking? Why are these people here? I don't know why they're here. They're just standing there talking to each other. Yeah, here we are arguing. They're not talking to us. I want to be noticed by people like them.
How can we fix the sandwich shop? I have pickles. What are you bringing to this meeting of the planets?
I'm just gonna. You know what? You're right. You go solve the sandwich shop. I'm gonna use this PA system right now.
Hey.
I'm gonna tickle your brains.
He's gonna take our brains. Run for your lives.
I don't like that. It's kind of nice.
Where? Ow! Why are you doing that? That's not very nice. That's like moldy pickle bad.
I just feel like if you came up here and you helped me accentuate their brains by whispering with me, we can make this work.
I feel like
What you like another pickle?
Go, it's working. Go, do that. Some more, a little more air.
Are you feeling lonely? I have pickles.
Look at them all. They're starting to hear each other now. They're accepting each other. Look.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Star Wars is great.
Instead of breaking bread, let us break pickles.
I actually do love Wesley after all.
That's right. Our secret move. Ready? Let's break this big pickle together. Miss Mumbles and Pickle Man.
Oh, that was one crunchy pickle.
All right, end scene.
And we saved the day with our ASMR pickle sounds.
By breaking a huge pickle.
I was feeling a little,
Yeah.
It was a pickle as big as the wormhole from Deep Space Nine.
Wow, that's a fucking big pickle.
Yo, it makes sense. It makes sense though. Have you guys ever heard a pickle ASMR? Because it is.
Wait, what is ASMR?
Oh man, get this.
You don't know ASMR?
I forgot what it stood for. Auditory
sensory.
It's like
meridian
soothing sounds.
response.
It's like someone has a super sensitive mic and they do like sounds on it, like they'll like play with like rubber or like play with the mic, and like it's supposed to tingle your brain and like give you like a little brain massage. And
Or
it doesn't
your
work.
sensory repositioning, maybe, or
Yeah.
reprogramming.
I don't think your mic's that sensitive, Francis.
No, I'm trying. Well, yeah.
It just looks like you missed an announcement. Like, oh guys, I forgot something. That's what that is, man.
I mean, I try. No, but like it's very popular. Yeah, it's super popular.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Twitch has a whole channel dedicated to ASMR.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I thought you were going to say dedicated to pickles.
Well,
Probably.
they should.
There's other sites of which we cannot name that are dedicated to pickles.
Francis runs most of those sites.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with those sites.
In the chat, by the way, Carrie Johnson says, "A mushy mouth, a crispy pickle saves the day."
Yeah.
And once again, the day is saved.
Tammy says, "Pickles are the new bread."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's no carbs. That's a no carb sandwich right there.
Couldn't live in that world. I
know.
Chris Hadley says, "Hilarious, great job, guys." There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
And listeners
We did it, Kym.
Listeners Mate tells us it's audio sensory meridian response is what that stands for. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
There's always one smarty pants in the crowd, isn't there?
I'm the guy.
Are super smart. Yeah.
I'm the guy who dumps it down. I'm like, you know the thing where people whisper and massage your brain?
Well, when you said ASR, my brain's thinking, is he gonna spell arse like the Australian way of spelling it, like ARSE?
Like arse?
What kind of therapy is that? That's up there on your pickle site.
Marsha on Twitch says, "I've had a sandwich between a cucumber." That's interesting.
Oh,
cucumber was the bread, I guess.
Oh, okay. Look, cucumbers are good. Pickles, not so much, but cucumbers are amazing.
You know that the pickle is
like
really
pickles.
a cucumber.
They'll be dissing pickles.
I like gherkins.
gherkins.
Yeah, the little tiny pickles. Yeah.
The sweet spiced gherkins. They're more like the bread and butter pickles here, but those weird dill pickles. No.
I like the Disneyland pickles. That are pretty bomb. I don't know what it is, but it's just a Disneyland pickle.
Well, have you boys been to the Renaissance Fair and eaten the pickles from the pickle guy?
Ah, jeez.
No. Is there always a pickle guy at a Renaissance Fair?
Always.
Always is, yeah.
There is a guy he's the most famous pickle guy on all of the Ren Fair circuit, and his name's Pine Tree, and he's hilarious. If you ever go to a festival and he's the pickle guy, you need to eat one of his pickles. I can't believe you said that with a straight face.
I'm known for my pickle.
He says a lot of dirty things like that, and apparently he has a lot of girth. He will tell you himself.
That's kind of the Renaissance Fair in a nutshell, though, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of innuendo.
Well, speaking of Renaissance fairs, that's a great segue to talk to our guests. Let's start with Kym, because she goes to Renaissance fairs all the time. Why don't you tell people what you do?
I am Francesca Arrabbiata, the Duchess of Parma, the fastest sword in all of Italy. You are pleased to meet me.
I never get old. I love
That's
it.
great.
I really love that. Yeah.
So I perform with a children's pirate show called Nature of Mercy, and I'm the bad guy, which is awesome. And I get into fights or duels with a big ugly man called Captain Sir Richard, and he's not very good at the sword fighting. So always he has to go and recruit the little weeny children from the audience to be a part of his sword fight. And then I come along and I try and kill all of the children.
Which is another Renaissance staple, yes.
And then usually they stab me in the butt with their swords. It's not so much fun. I'm going to start giving them pickles instead of swords to play with.
Oh, it's a good idea.
So I spend 10 months of the year traveling with the Renaissance Festival. Currently, I'm performing at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival, which is here in Tampa in Florida. We do have a couple of tickets to that festival to give away. If anybody is listening from the Bay Area and wants to win them, get in touch and we'll see what we can figure out. I also travel to West Virginia, Brevard Renaissance Festival, Scarborough, which is near Dallas, Michigan, Las Vegas, and Boynton Beach, also here in Florida, and the Lady of the Lakes in Florida. So it's a pretty sweet life. But if you have a Renaissance festival near you that you would like us to come and perform at, please let us know what it's called and give us the entertainment director's personal phone number so we can get in touch with them. So I have another character. Her name is Bonnie Doom, for she is Doom by name and Bonnie in face, all dressed up in leather and a little lace. Beware her sword, watch out for her knife. You bad boys better run for your life.
Nice.
Dang, yeah.
Bonnie Doom appears at the Brevard Renaissance Festival in Melbourne in Florida, which is in January and February. So
also only in one, you only play that character in one Renaissance fair?
It was pretty amazing. The Bonnie Doom character, I was actually asked to create it for the festival. The owners of the fair had seen me at Las Vegas and Lady of the Lakes, and they said, we want you to come along and be a lane character and just entertain people, be a host, entertain the children. Can you create a character for us? And I was terrified, but I also really wanted to get out of Texas in January and February because it's freezing cold and horrible. And I was like, ooh, Florida, okay. Plus, they're awesome. And the Brevard Renaissance Fair is one of my favorites because those guys are just so fun. Hi, Cheryl and Anthony. I hope they're watching. It's such a fun fair to be a part of. So, you know, and what a great opportunity as an artist to be asked to create something new and to step out of your comfort zone and then to have it be, you know, a success. So there you go.
That's cool.
But my bread and butter, my main gig is Nature of Mercy. And I work with another guy, Torn, who Jeff has met. And wait, Jeff has met because they flipped me over when they put me on this weird thing. So Jeff's up there. Huh?
You got it, yeah.
So Jeff has seen us in Las Vegas, and that's how I ended up being on the show, was he got to be entertained by Nature of Mercy and all of my slightly dirty jokes. The beauty of our show is it is kind of for children, but a lot of the jokes are just dirty enough that the kids don't get them, but the adults get to have a laugh as well. So
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, no, I love the show in Vegas. It was actually my favorite thing I saw there at the fair. So
yay! I'm your favorite thing in Vegas.
Don't tell Tom though.
He's not going to watch this. He's having a conjugal visit with his girlfriend this week, so he ain't watching me. He's gone home to visit his lady. He ain't watching nothing on the internet. I could say whatever I wanted about him.
Oh, you can. You gotta be careful, because he might come on later in the season.
Yeah, he would love to, I'm sure. Yeah.
It's like, we have a clip just for you.
So in the chat, let me share some stuff here. Of course, Necronia says, awesome, someone teach Jeff how to be entertaining. Ha, ha, ha. All right. All right. Thank you, sir. Alex Martin says, rhyme skills from your Bonnie Doom thing there you were doing.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Listener's Mate says, Kym's character is a lot like Natasha from Boris and Natasha.
I will take that as a huge compliment. Yes.
Yep. And then Victor wants to know, says, a personal question for Kym. What kind of dog is on your lap?
Oh, it's a wiener. This guy, he was asleep. Sorry, buddy. This is Seth. He was named for Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy. He is a part Dachshund, part Jack Russell. He's 11 years old. He's a bit of a grumpy old man, unless he's getting to cuddle on Mummy's lap. But hey, buddy.
Now he's happy.
You want to talk? You want to talk to the people? How much is that doggy in the window? No, not today. I told you before he's my husband's dog, and he will only sing for him. And he's also asleep. Sorry, but
that's okay.
Yeah. Also on Twitch, Marcia says, Jeff, you need to go to the SoCal Ren Fair this April. It's a must. It's called the Original Renaissance Pleasure Fair. Well, that sounds amazing.
That's the one. Yeah.
That's the one.
The one that started Renaissance festivals in America and kind of made them. And originally, I think it might have started in the 60s. The pleasure was, because it was a pleasure festival.
Yeah.
The massage tent was the massage tent.
All right, I'm going. That's it. I'm going.
I am not that old, and I wasn't around back then, but I've heard stories. Torn is old enough to remember, so you asked him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard current stories, so I think it's still true.
So wait, Francis, is that what you're going to? The one you were telling me about?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one I'm planning on going.
I'll go. Let's go, man. I'll go with you.
All right.
Yeah, that's the one, man.
Oh, you're going to? All right, yeah. Dude. Let's all go.
I mean, I think you'd really like it, dude.
All right,
let's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the Vegas one. The Vegas one's the first one I went to, though, where I saw Kym and Ton.
Oh, that's the first one. Wow, you saw we are rock stars at Vegas. We're on that big stage with Gladius. So we share an arena that was purpose designed by the guys who crew for Cirque du Soleil. And they have another show called Gladius. So they have this big Roman Colosseum, and we get to perform on it. And it's like out of this world. When you walk out and the crowd goes wild, you're like, all right.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
By the way, in the chat, Maria Duran, actually, she's the one who introduced me to that fair, actually, and she was with me when she saw you. So she says, I'm so glad I'm getting to tune in when the Nature of Mercy Gala is on, because she saw you guys with me there.
Hi, Maria.
She thought you were great, too. Yeah, so thank you, Maria.
Did anyone out themselves as being from Tampa?
Oh, yeah, so if you're from Tampa or anywhere in Florida where you might be able to make it to Tampa, anytime through the month of March, right? The whole month of March, it's running. Kym has 2 tickets that we can give out if anybody. So just type in the chat if you want to claim them.
Let us know. 2 tickets to the Renfest. You can come and see my show. And if you have children, let us know, and I can make them be part of the show.
Yeah, the kids had a great time. I can tell that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, work with animals and children, they said. What could possibly go wrong, they said.
So Maria says, I'm so happy I caught your live show. Awesome. I highly recommend. There we go.
Ah, there you go. Very nice.
I like that, Maria. Maria, I'll send you the $50 later.
Once again, folks, here on your screen is facebook.com/NOMSword is where you can check them out on Facebook.
You can just type in Nature of Mercy in the search. If you just go Nature of Mercy in the search, it pops up. And you'll see a picture of me on there. Looking all like, with my dueling face. Like.
But that's your dueling face.
This is my sword. Yeah, it's my dueling face, not my pooping face, silly.
Oh. What? You had to put the pooping in here somehow. Yeah.
That's actually a line from the show, so.
Oh, it is. You're right. Yeah. All right, let's go over to our other guests, Matt.
Hey.
Matt, so I mean, you've done a whole bunch of cool, awesome stuff and a lot of awesome improv comedy stuff. You want to tell people a little bit about different things they can catch you on?
Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I do a lot of improv in LA. I'm on a show called The Really Awesome Improv Show at the Second City, where you can find us on Saturdays and Sundays at noon. I perform weekly with my house team cousins at the Ruby Theater, formerly known as the Nerdist Theater, and I perform with my team Barbershop at like UCB and like the Pack Theater and stuff like that. And then outside of improv, I do a lot of just like nerdy stuff. I work at Hyper RPG. I was a producer there and a host there, and we're working on our new show, which is a Warhammer 40K show, where we'll deal with where we're playing a tabletop, but we're role playing as our characters, like war leaders. So there's actually a story and like the battle, and you can influence the battle as well. And we actually have a metagame that we built that you can partake in your faction and help us gather resources for that faction to use in the show. It's gonna be really cool, and that airs next week on Thursday. And then outside of that, I just doing a lot of stuff there. And then my other baby is this show called The Ultimate Fictional Character Podcast, where we have a big old bucket. We pull 4 characters out each week from TV, movies, anime, books, whatever. And we have it's not a debate, but rather a discussion of why which one's the best out of all of them. And we have like a bracket. And we're actually in our season 1 finale where the 4 rounds are over, 4 divisions are over, and now we're having like our finale episode starting in a couple weeks. So all that I do.
Sounds awesome, man.
Geek and Sundry and Nerdist. I write for Geek and Sundry, and right now I'm on a little break, but I'm coming back very soon. And yeah, man, I don't know.
When do you sleep?
Yeah, right.
Do you eat? Do you sleep?
I have very strange hours, so it's like late nights and then like late morning. So I guess I get to sleep, but it's like kind of weird, you know. But I love it. I love what I do.
In the chat on Twitch, Blair Beveridge says, and music videos with Chris Bramante from time to time.
Yeah. Part of our we did like a couple Comic-Con music videos where me and Chris wrote some
I saw
songs.
some of those. They're great.
Oh, nice, man. We actually filmed them all at like Comic-Con on my iPhone with like a stabilizer, and it looked really good. You can catch those. Check out Swag. That's really fun. And
that's what I saw. That was really good. Yeah.
Thanks, man. And then at Hyper RPG, I just put up. I do trailer reactions and stuff. We just had our Detective Pikachu trailer reaction. If you want to know what the heck's going on, I break it down for you guys. If I played the game, and I feel like the only person who played the game. So, if you want to see what's going on, check it out.
Really? You're the only one that played the game.
So wait, I was just talking to my group. I play Starfinder with yesterday. It is a Detective Pikachu game, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
they
a
were
game
saying
first.
It's only a movie. I'm like, no, it was a game, right? First.
And the plot of the movie is, it looks like it's literally the plot of the game because it's actually more of a visual novel. So it's like a clicking game where you're like investigating and stuff like that. And it's actually more of a video game story, just a narrative. It's really fun. And there's a lot of mystery. Why can this Pikachu talk? Why does he like coffee?
Wait, I don't know. Does he talk in it?
He can only talk to the main character, Tim Goodman, and there might be a reason behind it, but he can't use electricity, and he's a great detective, and they make a great team because Tim can interrogate humans or question humans, while Pikachu can question Pokemon, and then they convene together and they figure out.
I think this is the best concept ever for a thing. Detective Pikachu.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Why should you never shower with a Pokemon?
I'm sorry? You cut out first.
Why should you never shower with a Pokemon?
Ooh, why?
Because he might peek at you.
Yeah! We did it! We did it! We got it!
I'm with children. I'm gonna have stupid jokes.
I love it.
Let me share some things from the chat. Listeners Mate says, we love Geek and Sundry. I've helped a few people from Geek and Sundry get on Super Geeked Up. That's right. He's put me in the direction of some awesome guests from Geek and Sundry that have on this show. Thank you, sir.
Hell yeah.
OG Queen Praetorian says, hey, I think that may be Rachel Marshall, who has an awesome viewer of ours. She hasn't been around in a while. That is. Thank you, Rachel. It's so great to see you again. So Necrodia says, this is a little bit of an inside Super Geeked Up joke. You need to put Jeff as Harley Quinn in that bucket. And then Tammy says, Jeff is the best Harley Quinn. One time a viewer on our show put my face on Margot Robbie's body as Harley Quinn. And it's a running joke there, and it's the most disturbing thing you'll ever see in your life. And every time it gets brought up, I'm sure somebody's gonna now share it on Twitter because that always happens.
Oh yeah,
whenever it gets brought up,
it's gonna get it out there once again. It'll make the rounds.
Yep. Victor says, my soul is broken after that joke.
Oh, Victor, I'm sorry. Wait. A pickle can fix it.
Pickles fix everything.
Yeah.
That's a Vlasic solution right there. Now that's a pickle.
All right. Also, folks, you can see Matt. A week from this Saturday, actually, if you're down here in the San Diego area where I am. We're going to be doing San Diego Comic Fest. We're doing Super Geeked Up Live. Him and Chris Bramante are the special guest for that show.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, and actually the schedule just went live on their site today for San Diego Comic Fest. So that'll be Saturday, March 9th. I think that's the Saturday. Is that right? Yes. Saturday, March 9th at 7 p.m. in the Tranquility Base Cafe is where we're doing the show. So please come out. It's my first time at this fest, but it's really cool. It's a small, intimate fest, but it's started by one of the founders of Comic-Con, actually.
Do they serve coffee during your show?
Though the cafe is where you get food. So, well, hopefully they serve alcohol because our show is much better when you're drunk.
All right.
So what's in that coffee cup you got there, Jeff?
Don't worry about it. Pickles. Pickles are in it.
Pickle juice.
Yeah.
Don't get it in your eye.
Pickles.
Yeah, no, but I'm super excited. This is actually the first time I get to do a show with Matt live, so thank you for being part of it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Thank you.
And actually, Matt's going to be part of our gaming panel too, right? Our super fun guide to Dungeons & Dragons and tabletop RPGs. That's going to be Friday at 5 p.m. at that con, and then we're gonna do a gaming session afterwards. So if you ever want to, if you've never played an RPG before, or you have and you want to come out and play with us, that's the time to do it.
Yeah.
And then I can't tell you the exact time yet because they're releasing that I think in a couple days. But WonderCon, Matt's gonna join us for WonderCon for Super Geeked Up there as well. So
we're gonna have a good time, man.
Yeah.
A little con season.
Yeah. Con season's getting going now.
We had a good 2 weeks off, and now.
Can I do that 10 months out of the year? I'd love to do that 10 months out of the year.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, right, man?
What it really is can you survive 10 months without getting the crud?
The con crud.
Yeah.
So con crud exists as well. Like, is it the same as Renfest crud?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's worse. Because you're indoors at a convention. At least you're outdoors at a Renaissance fair.
So you're saying indoors the germs are easier to spread, right? Is that what you're saying?
We're traipsing around in dirt and termite poop and
that's true.
What else, and people with porta potties that don't always wash their hands. And I work with children, so I get coughed on and sneezed on and all sorts.
That's a good point.
Yeah. The crowd.
In the chat, Tammy says super boozed up is what the show would be when people were drunk. Yes.
You're super boozed up.
Yeah. And then our viewers know me very well because they're all saying in the chat, "What was in my drink is milk," because they know I constantly are drinking milk. It's my favorite beverage. Thank you.
That's great, man.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
You must be very strong.
I am. I'm like the Hulk.
He's unbreakable.
All right, cool. All right, so there's our guest. There's Matt's links at the Matt Acevedo.
Yeah,
yes?
great.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
MattAcevedo.com. That's where you can check him out.
Matt Avocado.
Yeah. Avocado.
All right, so there you go, folks. We got another geeky question we're about to do. We're going to do our one true pairing game. A lot of shipping going on this show. So let's see here. But first, folks, we do have a Patreon page. It's on your screen right now. It's patreon.com/supergeekedup. So if you like our geeky shenanigans, if you'd like to support us, we would super appreciate that. Any amount is always very helpful. Actually, I want to give a shout out to Victor Snyder, who's in the chat right now. Last week, he actually doubled his pledge on Patreon. So thank you.
What?
Thank you. So that's very, very generous of you, and I appreciate it. And I know Lister's Mate and Maria Duran are also patrons of our show. So thank you guys who are in the chat right now.
Yeah.
All right. Maria, Team KLI wants to know, is Kym on Twitter? Yeah, I actually couldn't find you. Are you on Twitter, Kym?
I am. I think it's at KYMMM.
So KY 3Ms?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, there's a reason for that. So, Kym, I know it sounds like that these days. Well, my name is Kym, spelled KYM. I'm from Australia, and I used to work for a radio station called Triple M. So it's from way back then. Yes. There is, I am on Instagram. There is the Nature of Mercy Instagram as well. And if you can try and find my regular Instagram, which is Slinky Crasher. But you have to not look like a weirdo. Yeah, Slinky Crasher. Is
this an Australian thing too?
One of my early radio gigs, the producer used to call me Slinky. I like to tell myself it's because I didn't walk, I bounced. And I made people happy, but he might have just wanted to push me down the stairs. And then Crasher, at one of my first radio stations, I had an opportunity to drive a Speedway race car. I don't know, is Speedway a thing here? You know, the dirt tracks, you go round and round? Yeah. Unfortunately, Crasher is how my career ended rather abruptly into the concrete barrier. So, yeah, Slinky Crasher, and that has stuck with me forever and a day. That's
a good name for a band.
Yeah. Hey, you can't steal it. It's mine.
Oh, no, I won't. I'm not going to start a band.
I will find you and I will cut you with my sword. I'll unleash my wiener onto you. My big tough wiener. Yeah, look at him.
All right,
He's fought a big red kangaroo. He might look sweet right now, but he could take you on, buddy.
No, I believe it. Kangaroos. I had an Australian guest on before, and she told me like this one story. I don't know if it was true, that a kangaroo. Somebody rang the doorbell. The person opened the door, and the kangaroo punched him in the face.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it probably could happen. I mean, it's Australia.
Right? Threw a drop air, ate some Vegemite. the whole nine of Australian stereotypes. I like it.
All right. Let's see here. People are saying, so yes, they're glad that Rachel's back in the chat. I am too, Rachel. Thank you for being here. And then Necrodia is saying people to share the Harley Quinn Jeff pick. That's not really necessary, but sure, go ahead. All right, here we go. Let's go to our next geeky question, though, Francis. What is that?
Oh, yes. Look, we are still in the throes of love. So we're going to be asking you out there.
It had nothing to do with love, this question, but go ahead.
No. Well, I mean, no, you're right. Well, yeah, it is. It's what you love, who you loved as a superhero. What superhero did you want to be when you were about a wee child?
Easy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, easy. So, Kym, what's your choice?
Not easy for me.
She-Ra.
Oh, She-Ra.
Oh, good choice. She-Ra, yeah.
My little brother and I, we used to play He-Man and She-Ra. Like, I don't know how the game went other than running around waving sticks at each other. See, I was always meant to be some kind of crazy sword fighting superhero.
Yeah, you got started early. That's great.
Yeah,
I love He-Man too, and my sister loves She-Ra, so that's I hear you.
She-Ra. That's all the way.
Good answer.
So in the chat, Marcia says Batgirl. Very good choice.
Oh, great.
Maria,
I had a bit of a thing for Catwoman too. I kind of wanted to be like the Michelle Pfeiffer, like I'm Catwoman. Wow, that Catwoman.
Yeah.
So let's see. In the chat, also Maria says easy Wonder Woman from the TV show. Hell yeah, Linda Carter. Rachel says Harley Quinn. And
Jeff has that job. You can't take it. Jeff has that job.
That's right.
You have a Quinn-off.
A Quinn-off. I like it.
Yeah, everybody submit their own Quinn picks, and then we'll do like a beauty gallery.
Fantastic.
And
what a great segment.
vote, hot or not.
Marsha says, I know she isn't a superhero, but Xena. I'll totally accept that.
Xena is a superhero?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even though she's a Kiwi, we forgive her.
She flies in like The Simpsons, so she's a superhero.
She's pretty sweet. She's got a battle cry.
Is great. Victor Snyder says the same answer as me. Spider-Man. It was 100% Spider-Man for me.
Mine was also Spider-Man, but I have like a tie for. It was like tied for like other ones.
What are your other ones?
Okay, Goliath from Gargoyles. I know he's not technically. I thought Goliath was so cool. I wanted to be just like him. Like he was a leader. He was strong. Like he was also was sensitive too. Like he was such a great leader, man. And then Goku. I always wanted to be Goku as a kid. I grew up with Dragon Ball. So first when he was a kid, like I want to be just like him. He did martial arts, and then he cuts his tail off and like becomes a saint, like a full Super Saiyan. I'm like, oh my gosh, like Goku all the way. Like he is a superhero who just always powers up. He likes to fight. He's freaking awesome. Yeah. And Michelangelo, I know he's not.
Yes, Michelangelo.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, high five to Michelangelo. He's the best.
Yeah. I always wanted to be Michelangelo growing up. He was my favorite Ninja Turtle growing up. Right.
Oh yeah, I'm with you, man. In the chat, Tammy also says Wonder Woman. Craig Poole, who's also one of our patrons, and he's in England, so it is like, oh my god, I don't know what time. It's like 4 or 5 in the morning or something there. So thank you, man, for watching.
Yeah, it's 5 a.m. Yeah.
He says Gambit from X-Men. That's good. That's a good choice.
Gambit was really cool.
Yeah.
Gambit.
Yeah. I love Gambit and Rogue. Lister's Mate says Captain Kirk is my hero. All right. Cool. Rachel also says Supergirl. By the way, back to the kangaroo thing. Necrodia says, I thought he was going to say someone answered the door to a kangaroo delivering a pizza. That would be great, too.
Pizza?
I mean, what a pleasant surprise.
What would be on the pizza if a kangaroo delivered it? They don't really have very entertaining diets. They eat grass.
Yeah,
but like,
a lot of veggie,
you know
veggie
for
pizza.
sure that they keep that pizza warm. You know what I'm saying? Like tucked in here. It's like,
in the couch.
Yeah.
You're right. That's perfect.
I have a kangaroo.
And kind of gross, but okay.
No, but it's in a box. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Man, we got a lot of things going on in the chat here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Maria says, I'm ready for a Quinn off. Go, Jeff.
It's a hero.
Decrodia said Jeff totally will win that contest. Thank you guys and your faith in me to be Harley Quinn. I appreciate it. Marcia says, oh my God, Goliath. Big Gargoyles fans there.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Tammy says, Kym, my daughter has been to the Ren Fair as Little Xena and She-Ra. There you go.
Yes.
that.
Nice. By the way, yes, Rachel got super excited about Gargoyle. She's giving you a lot of like clapping hands there in the chat, Matt.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Necronia says Michelangelo from the 80s cartoon, but my true hero was Alf, hands down.
Oh.
You know how many times we've talked about Alf lately in the show? It's crazy.
Yeah, well, it's making a comeback.
Just take those old records off the shelf. You know that time he did the thing where he was singing?
Who, Alf?
He like slid it. Yes. It was that song,
What's
Autumn
the-
Rock and Roll, and he was chasing the cat, and he was wearing star glasses, and he was singing into a pickle. I'm sure of it.
The classic Alf does risky business. I love it. I love it.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
I had a little bit of a fascination with wanting to be Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat when I was a kid too, from the video
Oh,
game.
dude.
From the video game.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I think this is a very interesting question though, because it's specifically as a kid. Because when I grew up, or like where I am now, it's different, and I feel like it was different when I was like, in high school or in college, and it was different. Like I feel like it's fascinating to see the evolution of like who you want to be in terms of like a character or whatever,
I come up with these questions for these deep philosophical chats.
Yeah.
I still want to be She-Ra because she looked really good in all that kind of bodicey stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Me too.
You're living your dream, right? Because you wear bodices now, so you're kind of.
I'm halfway there.
Victor in the chat has an important question. Why did the Ninja Turtles wear masks?
It made them because they would have looked scarier without masks.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's a good answer, actually.
They partied all night and they had to hide the bags under their eyes.
Oh yeah, they don't. Not much for sleep.
And probably to identify them in
That
fast
was
combat,
the main
in quick
reason
combat
for the show,
right? Yeah, in quick
Although
combat.
the
and you probably don't have
weapons would
time
have done
to,
it
like-
too.
Yeah, that's true.
But you're right. They wanted to be color coded. That was a very big thing for the series. Yeah.
Yeah,
It works. Totally works.
it does work.
Chris,
Totally
by the
works.
way, says love Johnny 5. Is that the short circuit robot? Johnny
Short
5?
circuit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Short Circuit.
25 is alive.
Fell in love, man.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
He's become sentient.
Did we get everybody's choices? Or not Francis, right? Did we get your Francis? Did we get your choice?
That's fine. It'll be my choice.
No, yes, we do. You're part,
Oh,
of, the,
yeah,
you're
we
part of the show.
All right. Look, when I was a kid, we had a little table, right? That
Here comes the
had-
story, folks. You heard his strip club story last week. Here comes another story.
Oh yeah, the strip club story last week. Yeah, so it had a little area underneath the table that was kind of open, and it looked like a little cave, right? It looked like a little cave, but you'd think like if you have a little cave underneath the table, you'd think, oh, Batman, of course, your favorite superhero's got to be Batman. I had a little mask. I had a little purple mask. I had a cape. I actually had a cape, and I was Darkwing Duck.
Yes.
Yes.
And I played as Darkwing Duck as a child.
Let's get
because he was my
dangerous.
favorite superhero.
Oh my god.
Gas gun. I even had the toy gas gun. I had the binocular, the little magnifying glass. I was in all the way.
I have never been
love
happier
that.
to have you on the show than right now, Francis.
That's a great choice, man. He's the guy, he has a catchphrase. It's the catchphrase that's always changing. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I am the terror that flaps in the night, and then it's like, I'm the foie gras sitting in your soup. It's always like, it's always changing every episode. That second part, it's awesome.
Well, he made sure to have one catchphrase that stayed the same.
Well, it's let's get dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. So he did have one that was the same. But yeah, you're right. He had to have his famous quotes. But
I love
Yeah.
Darkwing Duck so much.
Yeah.
Who was his assistant again?
Launchpad.
Launchpad.
Oh, it was?
Gosling. Yeah, Launchpad was
Gosling.
Oh,
Friend.
yeah. Was Gosling's daughter or his niece?
adopted daughter.
Adopted daughter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adopted
Yeah.
daughter. Yeah.
And then there was the superhero in both DuckTales and that show. He was Gizmo,
Duck.
who
Gizmo
became
Duck.
oh my gosh, what was he called? He turned into like a robot version of him.
Gizmo Duck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gizmo's a robot. I remember.
He's
Was
a
he not-
superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a superhero. Yeah.
I forgot the superhero's name. It's gonna drive me nuts.
That's right.
It is.
It's just Gizmo.
Gizmo Duck is a superhero name. Yeah. Fenton.
Oh, Fenton. Fenton's his real name.
Real name. Yeah.
Okay.
We got there.
In the chat, by the way, Marcia says, OMG, Francis, I love it. Darkwing Duck is the best. That's so great.
Yeah. They gotta bring that show kind of came back for like a second. but like in a meta way in the new DuckTales, and I really enjoyed it.
Wait,
in the world of DuckTales,
did they put Darkwing Duck in there?
They did, but and like it starts off like it's an episode of Darkwing Duck, and then it zooms out, and Launchpad is like watching an episode of Darkwing Duck. Like it's like, and then he's like Adam West, basically. It's like it's as if like the 60s. It's like 60s Batman in the DuckTales universe. It's great, real awesome.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
we got tons of support here from the people who love Darkwing Duck in the chat, so you're good company. Dakota says it was Fenton Quackshell was the full name.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, these guys are always on top of it. They're awesome.
Oh yeah, they know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you guys for all that great comments, questions there. We got one more game to do. This is called One True Pairing.
All right.
Oh, you're right, Matt. This is a super ship show. I did not really think of.
Oh, I love it. I love
it. You're like the perfect person, man.
We can talk forever about that.
All right. So in this game, basically, we're going to pick a category here, a universe. We're going to start with Disney animated characters. Francis, Kym, and Matt are each going to choose a Disney animated character. And then I'm going to present another Disney character, animated character. And they're going to have to argue why their character would be the best romantic pairing with my chosen character. All right?
All right.
So,
okay.
Let's let our guests go first. Kym, do you have a character in mind?
The Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Because my other character, Bonnie Doom, has a Little Mermaid, like her hair is the same color. So I'm always a fan.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Dan.
All right, Little Mermaid. Matt looks very deep in thought. He's trying to choose all the different choices here. What the best
one?
A
lot to choose from here.
Yeah.
Oh, I already have one, so.
I'm going to go with Powerline. Superstar Powerline.
What the hell is that?
Are you talking about? You don't know the Powerline?
No,
Powerline's the greatest rock star ever. He's the guy in the Goofy movie that sings the Tevin Campbell song.
Goofy movie.
I haven't seen the Goofy movie, I guess.
Oh no!
So wait,
I'll change it. I'll change it.
Okay, you don't have to.
It's okay. I'll change it.
No, I want to hear you argue for the superstar Powerline.
No, keep Powerline. I don't need to know for you to make a good thing. By the way, Marcia says, "Oh my God, you don't know Powerline." Maria says, "Yes, Max's fave band." Yeah, stay as Powerline. Yeah, you got to do Powerline. So just so I know, so it's a rock star. Is that who this is?
He's pop sensation Powerline, man. He's basically like Prince and like Michael Jackson in like Scooby or in Goofy dog form. You know what I mean?
So it's like Goofy as that thing, as the rock star.
Sexy. He's like very sexy. He's got these moves. You know what I'm saying?
All right, good. I love it.
And he's got his voice.
He's already making the argument. It's already there.
Okay, hang on. Save that thought.
Okay.
I like almost one of those things out the front of the car yards, like.
Yeah, wait.
Long guy.
Alex just said Tevin Campbell. Is that who you said did the singing?
Yeah. Grammy nominated Tevin Campbell.
For a minute.
All right, cool. All right, you've already.
You've always wanted singing, Jeff, on the show. You've always wanted singing. It's going to happen today.
Oh, well, maybe we'll get it. Yeah. All right, Francis, who's your choice?
Gaston. Who else?
Oh. That was one of mine I might have picked, but I can't pick him now because that's okay though. No. That's good. I like that.
Is this like traditional Gaston or from that Into the Woods Gaston?
No, you mean like the movie, animated movie, right, Gaston?
Yeah.
Maria says no one spits like Gaston. Remember that, Francis?
Oh, I do know that. Yeah.
That's actually one of my topics.
That's one of my selling points.
Like, that was my main thesis. Okay, so let me see. So we got Little Mermaid. Mm-hmm. We have Powerline, and we have Gaston. All right, so now I got to pick a character. I'm looking at all the ones I have thought about in advance here. Who do I want to make you guys argue why it would be a good choice? Let's go. Nope, throwing that one out because he's from The Little Mermaid. That's too much of a thing for Kym. Let's go with Timon from The Lion King.
Timon.
Yes.
I did not see this.
All right, guys, go ahead.
So
have fun with that.
Let's go with. Let's start with Kym.
Yeah.
Why would these guys are like? Yeah. Let's start with Kym. Great. So
that's good. I like that. That's good. That's good.
Why would Ariel be a good match with Timon?
Well, just think of the album release and how many songs would make the top 10 instantly when those two got together with their singing prowess, right? Mm-hmm. They're also both adventurous and they're both beautiful. I like Timon.
Timon is very beautiful? Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, he's no Pumbaa. Come on.
You're not wrong. You're not
All right,
wrong.
yeah. All right, cool. Matt?
I mean, I don't need any more argument than that.
Yeah, you can always jump back in later if you want to rebuttal. Cool. Matt, so we got Powerline and Timon.
Look, Timon's already going to be joining into fame and royalty. He doesn't need to start up a woman's career already because she doesn't even have legs yet. She's not out of the water. You know what I mean? Like, Timon's going to join Powerline. They're going to have a really great duet. Timon's a dancer, singer, and Powerline's also always looking for some sort of backup dancers. You know what I'm saying? And not just that. Have you seen the height difference? They would be so cute. Powerline's super tall. He's super short. They'd be the most adorable little couple. You know, like, oh my God. And we've seen that Powerline is an open spirit. He's open to new things. He's open to when Max flies into the arena by being chased by the security guard and the screen blows up, Powerline sees Max and like looks down and then he's like, this is great. Come on. And then they automatically he gives the power of whoever is dancing with him knows how to do that dance somehow. So we already have a powerful duo with Timon and Powerline. They already have the dances down. They have the singing down. And, you know, they on the road, you're going to get different types of bugs and, you know, and especially in a goofy kind of world. So, yeah. All
right. That was an amazing knowledge of that movie. That was awesome. I really got to go watch that now.
It's awesome.
By the way, you got some support here in the chat, Kym. Maria, Team KLI, says, I want to see a mashup between The Lion Sleeps Tonight and A Part of Their World. Kym, I'm with you.
Oh, there you go.
See?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Francis, Gaston, and Timon. The perfect match.
Well, why Gaston would be perfect for Timon because no one's fun like Gaston. No one's cool like Gaston. No one eats all those bugs just quite like that Gaston. He's so cool. He's so fun. He's so flashy. He likes to just sing all the time. But there's one thing that you should know is he's a guy who loves Hakuna Matata. It didn't rhyme.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Hakuna Matata is too long for that stupid song. It's way too long of a phrase for that dumb song. But there you go. That is why.
See, Powerline wouldn't think that Hakuna Matata is that long. He'd be like, let's stretch this out. We'll do a dance break. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I guess so. There, you got your singing, Jeff. You got your singing.
That was amazing, man. You just wow! I can't believe you just made it up on the spot. I am in awe, man. I bow to you, sir.
Oh, that was well done. Yeah.
All right, those are all excellent arguments. Very good. I could see Timon with any of those three people.
I just want to say, can I say one final thing?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Look, at the end of the day, between all these different worlds and all these different characters under the sea, you know, France, you know, we got, like, it might be different, but I know for sure that Powerline sees everything eye to eye. So he's the one who should stand out.
Okay.
It's only going to see Timon eye to eye if Pumbaa is there as well, and Timon is standing on Pumbaa's back.
And Pumbaa standing on Simba's back.
Man.
Wait, are you? Oh my God, are you referencing? So Marsha says yes, eye to eye. Are you referencing the '80s song?
Yeah.
You know, it's a if we listen to each other's heart, fun we're never too far apart, and maybe love is the reason why. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know that one.
Oh, you're missing out.
I love the performance though.
Oh, dude, I used to rent that movie at Super Duper Video every week. Why didn't we just buy it, Mom? I don't know why we didn't just buy it. Anyways.
So I got video stories. All right, that's great. I got lots of singing on the show. I love it. Awesome.
You're getting
I think we've all sung so far except for you, Jeff, which means maybe it's your turn.
I've sung on other shows when everyone else refused to sing. So
he's got a point. I was on a show.
I had singers on the show with Francis, and everybody refused to sing except me. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
this is what you guys do. Why am I the one singing?
It was great.
Yeah, great for you.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Oh my God, I still got to make a decision, huh? All right. Oh boy,
You.
Matt really threw down with that last thing though. There, trying to make his case there.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, you know what? So they're all good choices, but because I feel Hakuna Matata is Timon's most important thing and it's his big number in the whole movie, then I'm gonna go with Francis.
Woo!
Ah,
Well done.
all right.
Oh, thank you.
But they were all very good, all very excellent arguments.
Sweet.
That's right. Don't worry. He doesn't win. He doesn't win anything. It's fine. Hey, Francis, you win 2 tickets to the Bay Area.
Ha!
I feel like if you did know who Powerline was, you would have been like, damn.
That's true.
You know what? I probably would.
You
You're right.
are
Once I go
really
watch the
mad you
movie,
didn't win.
once I go watch the movie, maybe
I'm
I'll
very
do a recount, and I'll be like, oh, it was totally Powerline.
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
If I'd thought about it, I could have sung you a song as well, like Hakuna Dasi, do 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 do, Hakuna Dasi, right?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
They really would go well together.
It's very Spanish. I liked it. It turned into like a very Spanish song. It was awesome.
That's it. I'm not going to sing ever again in public. Oh wait, I sing like at least 3 times in my show, badly, really badly.
Oh,
The
no.
show's only in private, folks. It's fine.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
So on the chat, Tammy says, "Eye to Eye" is Powerline song. I bought it. Hey, there you go.
There you go.
Alex says, "Great rendition. I love that song in the Possum Park." Is that another song?
There's a whole Lester's Possum Farm Park song.
Okay. Victor says, "I will sing with you, Jeff." Thank you, sir.
Oh,
I appreciate that.
That's lovely.
Yeah. It is. All right.
I'll sing with you, Jeff.
Oh, thanks, man. So
man.
You know what, folks? If you want to see some singing, I think Matt and Chris may be doing some singing at Super Geeked Up shows. And
we are.
San Diego.
Yeah, that's right.
Chris suggested that, so I think we might have to do that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
That. You better get Jeff on the mic then to sing.
No, that's not happening. You know I can't sing.
Hey, you're in good company, my friend. You're in good company.
Thank you.
Aww.
All right, folks, that's going to about do us for tonight. Before we get out of here, though, let's give some more links and stuff where you can catch these awesome guests. Kym, again, where can people find you?
Facebook, Nature of Mercy, also on Instagram, performing at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival, currently through until the 31st of March.
All right. Cool. Awesome. Check it out, folks. And Matt?
Yeah, you can find me just everywhere at the Matt Acevedo. And come say hi and let's talk like video games and anime and stuff, dude. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's talk who you want to ship.
You can educate everybody on who Powerline is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can do a whole course on like who Powerline is, like, and why he got snubbed at the Grammys. So
Did Powerline make it to your
Was
podcast?
the song actually nominated for a Grammy?
it wasn't, but it should have been. So it got snubbed in that sense.
Never made it.
It's got to be a Powerline panel you got to do at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Dude, that panel would do well because like the Disney fandom is all about it.
Yeah.
They're like,
Just
really.
what I got in the chat here from people. Hell yeah, I see what you're saying.
He had in the movie there was Stand Out, Eye to Eye, and was that it? That was it. Yeah, those 2 songs.
Marcia says, I go to that panel. There you go. You got one person right there.
There you go. All right. You got people going.
Francis, where can people find you?
A couple places, but first and foremost, sincerosarcasm.net. That's my website where you can find all the stuff that I do on such places like this. You can find me online. Just look up AKA the other guy, because I found out if you Google AKA the other guy, it's just me. I'm going to brag about that as much.
I know,
as
this is the second time you've said it. Jesus Christ, you're really impressed by that.
Who else can, like? There's not a lot of people who can just type in like a word and they find them. It's not often, and so I'm glad I took up AKA the other guy. So look it up on Google. You'll find me. All of my social media is there. It's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. But I'm not going to add you on Facebook, so don't bother with that. But the other stuff, go ahead. You're fine with that. Facebook that's weird. that's just
That was so terrible. That was a terrible, terrible way to get fans.
But hey, Twitter and the other
folks,
stuff.
If you want to friend me on Facebook, I will accept you.
All right, not
I accept you.
Yes, I accept you for who you are.
Well, I'll accept the people in this panel.
Unlike
that's fine.
Unlike some other guys. I'm just kidding. Anyway, folks, you can, of course, find me at Super Geeked Up on Twitter and most other social media. Supergeekedup.com is where you can go. If you want to catch any of the geeky stuff we do, past episodes of this show, DC Action Hour, gaming streams, Super Knocked Up series, 2 seasons, you can catch it all there. And again, here's our Patreon page, patreon.com/supergeekedup. Again, thank you so much for anybody who's supporting us. And if any of you are able to do so, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much for watching, though. If you're watching and you're not subscribed to us, please do so on YouTube. That always helps us out, or on Twitch. Hey, so folks, this is actually our mid-season finale here. But don't worry, we're only going to be off for a couple weeks. So we'll be back March 20th with the second half of the season. So we'll be back then at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. I hope you can join us then. And again, if you're in Southern California, I hope you can either join us at San Diego Comic Fest or WonderCon. They're both 2 super fun conventions. Come out for Super Geeked Up or some gaming shenanigans. I'd love to see you there. I'll be putting all that info on the website soon. And thank you so much to Kym. Thank you, Matt. Thank you guys for coming on. Really appreciate it. Thank you for being awesome guests.
Thank you guys.
Francis. All right. Thanks, guys. And thank you mostly for you watching. Thank you, everybody in the chat. We love you guys. You're the best audience ever. And if you're watching in post, love you just the same. All right. And there's a Gundam as a good send out here. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Gundam style.
We'll see you soon, everybody. Until we see you next time, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.
Bye.